Every company says their battery-powered PA speaker is the perfect portable performer, right? So I decided to find out who's actually telling the truth. I just rented the Yorkville EXM Mobile 8 to try out for a week. I just used it for a few minutes before starting this video, and I can tell you this little box might shake things up a little in the premium portable PA game. In this video, I'll provide an overview, a full back panel overview, so you can see what's going on. Some features are unique, some good, and not so good. At the end of the day, no speaker is perfect. Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Chris from the Sonic Spectrum, and welcome back to the channel, where we dig into gear that makes your music sound the best, without burning a hole in your pocket. Today, we're checking out the Yorkville EXM Mobile 8, a compact, battery-powered portable PA designed for musicians, performers, and anyone who just needs professional sound on the go. Let's get into the numbers. The EXM Mobile 8 runs 200-watt Class T amplifier split between a woofer and a tweeter. That's 150 watts on the lows and 50 watts on the high. It's efficient and powerful. The max SPL is 117 continuous or 123 dB peak, which is impressive for a small system. That means you'll have more than enough volume for solo shows, small outdoor gatherings, presentations. Yorkville rates the battery up to 11 hours. And I found that pretty realistic. If you're not blasting it at full volume, that seems realistic, right? At moderate levels, you probably will get closer to 8 to 9 hours before needing to recharge. You can also run it on AC power, which makes it versatile for venues or situations where you have it plugged in most of the day. As an added bonus, the battery level indicator offers 4 different sections. So at a glance, you can see how your battery's doing without having to bend over too much because the lights are pretty bright on the indicator. And I'll show you that. All right, let's start with the big picture. The EXM Mobile 8 sits in the middle of Yorkville's portable PA lineup. It's got an 8-inch woofer and a 1-inch tweeter in a 3-way configuration, delivering a full balanced sound. You don't see many 3-way speaker designs in this category, so that's a good standout for sure. It's built using lightweight plastic cabinet, which is durable, still easy to carry. Most in this category are plastic anyway. The whole thing weighs 17 pounds, so it's very manageable for solo performers, small gigs, or public speaking. A solid handle on top, keep things portable, and the shape of the enclosure lets you use it either upright, on a speaker, tilted back, on a floor as a monitor. I really like the flexibility. It's practical whether you're playing acoustic sets or running a quick event setup. I also appreciate that you can wirelessly connect to Yorkville EXM Mobile 8s for stereo playback. So let's swing to the back of the unit. I'm going to give you a full tour of what's going on here and what is offered with the Yorkville EXM Mobile 8. So here we are at the back panel. Let's fire this up and see what's going on back here. So right when you power it on, you can see we have obviously some lights I'll go through in a second. So we have channel 1, channel 2, channel 3 with XLR TRS inputs, combo jacks. Channel 1, volume, shape, reverb. Channel 2, volume, shape, reverb, and notch. And here's where we can decide, turn the volume down. Is it going to be a vocal for channel 2 or is it going to be a guitar? So that's where you would put your guitar if you were singer-songwriter or whatever. So I did want to mention something about the shape. So I know it's very small for you to see, but there's only 3 options here. Turn it left, music, dead center, which is a balanced, and then right is speech. So unlike other speakers in this category, like say the eVerse 8 or even the Bose S1 Pro Plus or JBL, this one does not have a separate bass and treble control. It's called shape EQing, and that's something that Yorkville's been doing with other speakers lately in their lineup. So moving on to channel 3. Channel 3 here is volume and shape with an auxiliary pin, and this is also the Bluetooth channel as well. Okay. If you want to connect your Bluetooth, just press the button, starts blinking, go to your device under Bluetooth, and simply pair. Very simple. You have a master volume, which is nice to see that they have a master volume separate from the volumes of each channel. That's nice to see as well. I like that. And there's your power indicators. So you have 4 levels indicating your power. Here we're full. We're not plugged in. The plug's right here at the bottom. And that's it. It's very simple. Physical controls, no screens. What you see is what you get. There is an app as well, which I'm going to dig deeper onto, the Yorkville app, to offer some more control. But I wanted to start with a back panel review just so you could see what is offered on the physical box itself. And I do have to say, like I said, no speaker's perfect. But I don't know if I'm a big fan of the shape. I really like having full control of the treble and bass on my boxes. I see what they were doing here to make it kind of easy, one knob EQing, but some people kind of like to have their own treble and bass. So I'll be keeping an eye on that. And in my sound tests, I will be trying this out as well for you guys to hear. Everything is clearly labeled and spaced out. Yorkville did a great job keeping the layout user-friendly. Whether you're plugging in a mic, a guitar, or using it as Bluetooth, it's intuitive and quick to set up. Most people like physical knobs instead of a one digital knob with a screen, which seems to be the industry standard, or at least they're heading in that direction lately. Let's talk design, because Yorkville clearly thought this one through. The EXM Mobile 8 has a rugged exterior that feels road ready. You can definitely tell it's meant for gigging musicians and not just casual backyard use. One feature I appreciate is how quiet the internal electronics are. There's minimal hiss even when you're turning up the gain. I mean, that's something that some battery PA speakers struggle with, especially the cheaper ones. It also includes Bluetooth connectivity, so if you want to stream music between sets or use it for backing tracks, it's very convenient for that. There's also onboard EQ, reverb, and a mix section that lets you blend multiple sources directly in the speaker. So there's no mixer or external mixer required. So for quick setups, it's a time saver. High frequency dispersion is 90 by 90 and offers an 8-inch woofer with a high frequency driver, a 5-inch with a 1-inch dome in the middle. So it is a coaxial design, and there's your 3-way. Power it on, plug your mic or instrument, adjust your channel levels, and you're good to go. No confusing menus, no tiny screens, just straightforward knobs and controls. It's ideal for solo performers, acoustic duos, small fitness classes, or even mobile DJs who need a reliable monitor on the go. The dispersion is nice and wide too. It spreads sound evenly without that harsh hotspot effect some smaller PAs have. Now, I'm going to be putting this EXM Mobile 8 through a few tests soon. Direct comparison tests with the Bose S1 Pro Plus that I own. So if you want to know how this stacks up in sound quality, clarity, overall value, make sure to subscribe to the Sonic Spectrum, because those videos will be coming up very soon. I plan on doing some more tests and music tests with vocals and music, and you don't want to miss it. It's going to sound good. Now let's talk about the cost and the coverage. The Yorkville EXM Mobile 8 sells for about $649 US or $849 Canadian, depending on where you buy it. That lands squarely in the premium portable PA category, right alongside some big names like Electro Voice Everse 8, Bose S1 Pro Plus, JBL Eon 1 Compact. The Yorkville backs it up with a 2-year warranty. Not bad, which is always good to see that gear is meant to travel and take some knocks. We all have knocked a speaker, right? For a company that has built pro audio gear for decades, it's nice to see that kind of confidence in their product. Would I recommend this? Well, before I make any big claims, I'll be doing more tests, especially those side-by-side and vocal tests as well, to see where it stands in the mix. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like, subscribe to the Sonic Spectrum. I'm Chris. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all for being here. I'll see you in the next one.